guess I'll tell you all the story of a malleable man. I thought the people would adore me if I changed the way I am. There are oh so many forces I still fail to understand, but I'm no longer trying to win. Yeah, I'm just trying to take it in. And to my surprise, a revelation, finding truth in my reiterations. Like I'm learning the combination, replacing yearning with realization. Are you craving some confirmation? Destination to destination. I'll stop the aching, just learn the lesson. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. Just love the day. If I sound like a hypocrite, that's probably just because I am. There's no point adding all the tricks to all those questions that you have. Or would it change the way you think if everyone would understand? Or are you waiting for better days, just waiting to know the way? Oh, for who do I practice patience? For myself or others' validation? Oh, so much comfort in isolation. Replace that yearning with realization. Oh, are you craving some confirmation? Destination to destination. I'll stop the aching, just learn the lesson. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. Earning these things I'm chasing by process of elimination. It's like achieving cooperation through loathing and condemnation. And I'm craving some confirmation. Destination to destination. Can't stop the aching, just learn the lesson. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. pretending, feeling like a polar bear burning. What are we gonna do? I'm that fake smile gleaming. Yeah, I'm the lie that you choose to believe in. Guess the truth kinda lost all meaning, and I'm enjoying the view. Well, I've been a loving lover, I've been a trusting brother. I'm taking my time to recover.
What's it doing?
I'm picking it up when I'm better.
What?
So much to see in a lifetime. So why does it feel like
It's like plain dead.
she's staring me down with the bright
That's crazy that they do that.
me with a good time.
Oh my god. Please, 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 please. No, there's no movement. Oh my god. Game. There you go. That's the link to that package fan. Good night to you as well. Oh, run, run, run. I don't have armor on. Where the fuck did that bear come from? Oh my god. Bro, he's right behind me. Oh, we are dead. We're gonna die here. What it might be. Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay, okay. Alright. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Yeah? Oh, he turned. He tricked me. Jump? What's that jump? Dude went flying. Come on out. Go. Oh, so what's bro, he's sideways. Oh no, don't die in here. What the hell is that thing? Hey yo! You guys see the Slenderman looking shit? He's still behind me. I can see a shadow. I have an idea. I have an idea. I has an idea, alright? It's not a good idea. Get into a house? I got this. Go! That fucker got me on the stairs. I think he died though. I don't know how he died, but I'm pretty sure he died. That scared the crap out of me. I legit like jumped on that. I turned around and he's just there. No shot. What is up, everybody? How's it going? We are back. We are live. And we are playing some Vintage Story today. And I got some news for you guys. Is my mic working? Yeah, it's working. Okay. It didn't look like it was. I was looking at the wrong bar. Ay, ay, ay. What's up, Solus? How you doing today? Greetings. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We are halfway through the week. Let's go. Not gonna lie, though. Thought today was Thursday. Was a little hyped up. Only to find out it was Wednesday. Still not as hype, but a little hype. You know, Wednesday's pretty cool. All right, so I got some informational stuff regarding my villagers mod. Good and bad. Good and bad. Bad and good. Mostly bad right now. But with some hopeful goodness attached to it. Doing well, thanks. Nice. All right, so I started this morning, all right, after I got done all my work, and I was playing around with some stuff on Vintage Story to kind of get a feel for how I wanted to do this with the villagers. And so Vintage Story with chapter 2 introduced new villagers to the game, right? That are at the lore spots and stuff like that. But there's new villagers in the game, right? They do stuff, but some of them don't and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I was playing around with them, and I discovered a weird design element to them, which I guess is intentional. It's got to be intentional that they did it this way. I don't know why. But basically, if they spawn in the city, they have AI. If they spawn anywhere else in the world, they don't do anything but stand there. They have no AI attached to them. Thus the problem that I run into, and there is a way in game. There's a command that you can attach AI elements, but the problem is though you can't do like you have to do it one element at a time. So like walking is an element, sitting is an element, waving is an element. Everything is an AI element, and you'd have to attach every single one to each of the villagers anytime you spawned one, etc, etc, and on and on. So not ideal for me to utilize them inside my mod, because there's no easy way to do all that. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. So the alternative way, and this is where this is kind of good, is I will have to make my own villagers for the mod and utilize them and give them essentially custom AI, which I can utilize the AI that I used for my creatures mod for the most part, without like the combat portions of it. But I can utilize the AI that I used for the creatures mod for the wandering, and then obviously I can fine tune it a little more, and I can even make my own AI behaviors as well. The thing is, that's gonna take a lot longer to do than if I just use the villagers that are in the game. So yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to even do like setting up a little bit. I guess once I have one set up though, it'll be easy, because I have to make the models and then I have to, you know, design all of them and stuff like that. And there's like I can utilize the models that Vintage Story has to an extent. So I don't know. I'm gonna end up doing it that way. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to do, which sucks. I was hoping to kind of knock a bit of it out or get a concept going of it like this weekend, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. It's probably gonna take me a little bit longer to get all that piece together, mostly making the models. But I also said the models would take a long time to do for the hat portion of this, where you can spawn them in, and that didn't take as long. So we shall see. But yeah, that's where it's at. It's very weird that they don't have AI outside of the village. It's kind of annoying. I don't know what the design reasoning was for that, but yeah, that's what it is. So the village mod still in progress, but delayed. And that's the update on that. Other than that, everything else is running good. So let's see, what are we gonna work on today? Let's jump in the game. Don't know. Hopefully my world loads. I've been having trouble with the world loadings. The campaign cartographer update was affecting single player worlds. Kind of weird. Oh, that's what I also wanted to chew. Hang on here. I played around with QP chisel tools mod last night. Very, very briefly. I didn't get too far into it. Hang on, I gotta turn. Okay, it's already off. Let's go into this world. We can test it in this world. So I played around with QP chisel tools last night. I still don't know how I necessarily feel about it. I feel like it adds a lot of stuff that I don't need, and then the stuff that I do need, like, I don't know, like, I technically already have it. Bro, I know. My phone's like trying to tell me it's pouring out, and I'm like, I know. Let's see here. Let's log in. Maybe. And this world's taking a while to load. If it loads. There it goes. There we go. I guess I can show you guys the traders, so... Or not the traders, the villagers. Game mode creative. They're under creatures. They're down here. There's only 2 types. There's a male and there's a female one. And basically, so you spawn them in and they spawn differently looking each... Well, they're supposed to be different every time. So yeah. And then... Oh, this world's laggy. But yeah, so these are the villagers, right? But you can see if you spawn them or place... I guess running through them, they do something. If you place them outside the city, they don't do anything. They just stand here. I'd have to give them, like... I think it was that... Nah, I don't remember what the command was. There's a command to give them, like... move it, like, the ability to, like, do stuff. Which, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to utilize that, kind of. Maybe I can give it to them via code or something when they spawn. Like, just to walk around and wander. Maybe I'll play around with that. That might be a way, that might be an alternative way to do it as well. So, spawn villager, then give it all the AI behavior via code. Be kind of cool. But anyway, the chisel mod. That's a cool little area. I just created this world not too long ago, so it might be a little laggy for train gen. All right, so yeah, where's it at? Where's that? Chisel tools. Here we go. So the main tool that I seem to notice is push, mirror, and rotate. Okay, what's this do? Use on chisel blocks to quickly add and remove material. Replace the target block with whatever block is first in your inventory slot. So anyway, what's paintbrush? It's this thing, the pantograph. This tool right here is the main tool. And then there's a chisel here. It's just like an enhanced, it's pretty much just a chisel, I found. It just has some extra stuff on here, which I have no idea, like I couldn't really figure out what these did. But obviously it has the main functions right here. So yeah, so basically how this works is we can go in here. Let's say we want to remove that. I can then, let's put another one down there. I think it's, and it does that. So as long as I have the block placed, I can just paste it, right? I have to like click it twice, I noticed. There we go. And then there's also a, I think there's a rotate function with this. Oh no, there's not a rotate. I could have sworn there was. Huh. I guess it would be with this, right? Yeah. Rotate. So you can rotate it with the chisel. So there you go. And then basically, let's say we want to add... I don't really care for the pastel blocks. Yeah, let's add some mud to this one, right? Do this, I think. Oh, so yeah, I guess you could end up doing like that and be dumb. But then we can just go in and copy, paste. So as long as you have the base material, and then also, so if we go like game mode survival, I can place this down and paste. There we go. And then it takes the blocks out of my inventory, obviously, that I use for that. So then I can't paste anymore. It tells me what block I'm missing. So this block's kind of useful, I guess, in that aspect. As long as you put down the base block, you can copy, which is kind of useful, I think. So yeah, I don't know if I want to add this mod or not. I'm like in debate if I want to. Because it adds, like, my big thing is it adds, there's also a way, so I was actually kind of curious about this one. I have not been able to get this to work. So As far as I'm aware, there is a way to save this block to a portfolio. So it says, press F for options. To save the shape currently in your pantograph to disk, enter .pf save. So if I do pf save, it says one file name is missing. So I don't really get this one. Because there's nothing to like, so you can't do rename chisel. I guess I could do that. But how do I, it doesn't let me actually like rename it. And then you can do it with this too. Requires hammer and offhands. Okay. Game mode C. Hammer. Put this here. So yeah, okay, then I can rename it here, test block. Save. And then, so then grab that .pf save. Still says argument 1 file name is missing. So it's still not working. So if we go in here, rename, there's no way to actually like do the rename function. I don't know. But there's like a portfolio thing you can do to get this to work. I would love to figure out how to do this though, because this would be really helpful, because then I wouldn't have to worry. I can just carry, like if I have a portfolio, I can just copy, like I can select the blocks instead of having to constantly go back to like Trinity Point to get what I need. Or get like the chisel block. This would be really helpful. I don't know how to rename the block though. Maybe type in chat. And then I tried looking at the site for this. Let's see if I can, let me see if I can pull it up again. Chisel tools. UP's chisel tools. Here we go. Let's see if there, where's the save function? I guess I can watch the video on it. I don't know what the paint scraper is, the draw mode. This will use a appropriate block die. I don't really get that, but I really just want this pantograph in the portfolio thing. See if I can find something like on how this works. Oh wait, I think I found it. Okay. Let me pull this down here. We can watch this together. Desktop.
Copy it with the pantograph. So if I want this block again now for regular use, I haven't made myself a copy. Now I have to re-chisel it. This is a good time to have a look at the portfolio. Now the portfolio is a way to save these shapes. Here, let's just delete the block. And you've made yourself a shape that you want to use somewhere else, like on a server. That's where you're going to use your portfolio. So I'm going to push P, and it's going to bring up this weird menu. Now, when you bring up yours, you're not going to see all these shapes. So this super cool shape we're going to save. You can see it's brought up the name.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Open, and it always seems to stick that in there. So if I click this save shape, push P to open it again, and up here is a search bar. So if we search for door, part of...
Okay, wait, let's see here. Does this work? All right, wait. Look at the block, press P. Ow! Okay, here we go. Side piece, or test piece, we'll call it. So this is cool. I like this. I can't spell piece. Fuck it. And then we close it, and if I press P again? Ah! Now the problem, can I delete that? Oh yeah, I guess I can if I go into the portfolio. That's cool. See, I think I'm gonna use it just for that. Because that would be extremely helpful, just be able to hit... Uh-oh. What happened? Just be able to, like, look at a... Is it any block I just hit P? Oh, it's gotta be a chiseled block. Boom. Okay, and then it pulls up. This is cool. I like this. All right, we're gonna utilize it. All right, just because of that, now that I got that working, we are gonna use it. That's huge. That's really big. All right, let me get that going then. I gotta update server with it. Straight data. Where did that save to? Chisel portfolio. Here we go. He just. Okay. Mods. I'm gonna keep the workbench one for now, just in case. I gotta go to the server. To the server. Oh, this is nice. The server's not up. What the fuck? Oh, it is up. Thank God. Okay. I was like, oh, that's not good. It was asking me to set up Windows. I don't think a backup was made today. Come on, don't crash. Server files, data, mods. It didn't upload the mod. Oh, it's like attempting to. Where did it put it? That's weird. All right, anyway, move to mods. Okay, start. Easy enough. Okay, while the server's booting up, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we will get into play. All right, so I'll be right back. Alright, I do have to turn on this mod. Hopefully my multiplayer server launches with this. Sweet. There we go. Alright, we're in. Alright, so I guess the first thing we have to figure out is how to make this thing. I guess we'll do like a steel one. Get it by smithing. So you just smith it? Alright. Let's go do that. Fire. Alright, there we go. Let's go check on our steel production as well. Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing today? I think this needs coal. It does. I didn't bring you down with me. Doing good. How are you? Not too bad. It's Wednesday. Chilling. We're gonna be playing around with the new mod today. I gotta put all of my it's a chisel mod. It's pretty cool. I was a little worried it might be too OP, but I don't think I'm gonna be using any of the aspects of it that are too crazy. So, although I don't know if there's any aspects that are really that crazy with it, to be honest. So. All right, yeah, so we don't need any of these. We just need the pantograph. That's literally it. Oh good, this thing doesn't look like too hard to make. Except for that back part. But this should help us with the chiseling aspect a little bit more than whatchamacallit, the workbench mod. As much as I love the workbench mod, it just takes too long to sit there and copy every chisel block at the end of the day that we need. This kind of helps with that. Weird recipe. All right, we got it. Pantograph is done. Let's put this in here. We also have been starting to redo our area up here. I started with this spot in here. Came out pretty nice. And continue doing the rest of it. All right, cool, we got it. So how this works is, so if we go in here, we should be able to grab some of these blocks that I use a lot in here. So like, for example, this corner block, I think is the main one that I use. Let's see if there's any. Oh, we also have some of these corner blocks in here. I think I only need one of these though. That would be a helpful block to have as well. I don't know what this was to. I don't know if these are the right windows. Are these the right windows? I think I got rid of the other ones. I can always place them down and find out. Okay. So basically, I can put this down and I can select it, hit P, and then save it here. And this site corner, and then save shape, and then close out of this and hit P again. It's in here, saved. So we can save all these in here essentially. We don't need to save them here. Wait, where'd the other ones go? Yeah, put them inside that chest. All right, give me 1 second here. Where did I put all those? Oh, I left them in here. Okay, let me grab these out. Oh, I need that. Yeah, these are the same windows, so copy P. Then we can save this as window. Well, naming these is going to become a pain. And this site window bottom. Okay. Ah! Oh, thank God. Okay. And this site. Did I make that a capital A? I did. I think this is shale, by the way. Yeah, this is shale. So shale, window, top. I don't think I can rename these, but whatever. So now I have both of these all saved. Let's put this down. Yeah, these are shale. I'm dumb. Shale, corner, cobble? Wait, this one's cobble. I already did this. Wait, where's the other one then? Oh, it's right here. I thought this was the one I did. Wait, what's going on here? Why are these changing? Wait, what? I'm kind of confused here. What's going on? Why is it changing the like base form? Like if I grab, I don't even know. I can get rid of all those. Like if I grab this, well, is it just taking the shape? Yeah, it looks like it's just doing the shape. I'm very confused. How does that work then? Yeah. Like what? It just changes the block? That seems kind of busted. That seems a little broken. So you can just start changing any block to any block. All right, well, I don't know if I'm gonna use this anymore. Because yeah, like watch, like this doesn't make any sense. Oh, you can't do this? Oh, you let me do any other block though, but you won't let me do that? I don't understand. Let's see. Wait. Yeah. Wait, what? Need a pine block. I'm kind of curious on this one. So as long as you have the block in your inventory, so if I take this, you can convert any block to that. I don't know about that one. That seems really stupid. That seems like a really dumb design choice for a mod too. Why would you do that? Like at that point, just let me freaking fabricate it out of the air. Oh man. Or at least, I thought you would at least need the base block to do it. And also, I don't understand like what's going on here in terms of like it changes based on like the chiseled block you're looking at, like all the materials in there. So like if I do that, first off, I'm missing now stuff in here, which seems odd. Oh, now they're in here. Sorry, I cannot paste materials from portfolio shapes. All right. This is a little disappointing. And that seems kind of, like I said, busted / abusable, because then I could just make like crazy blocks. All right, well, I guess I'll throw this, I'll put it inside a chest in here for now. I don't think we're gonna use it. It just doesn't seem to, I don't know. It seems kind of busted if you ask me, that I can just convert any block into whatever I want. All right, another thing I wanted to check was if we've had any progress made on our trader spawns. That's still 20%. Oh, this got up to 10%. Okay, cool. I was actually getting a little worried here that my mod was busted. Let's go, 10%. He made some progress. He's gonna show up in like a month. All right, let's see. Yesterday we left off when we were doing the design inside of here, making this look a little nicer and whatnot. My biggest thing is getting rid of these chests. We need to move these, which means we kind of got to fix the storage. Our storage down here is not, this isn't gonna cut it. We need to make this larger. I think I'm gonna get rid of these custom tables down here. I like them, but I just don't feel like they're gonna be, I don't know. I feel like we could have something better. So this whole room has got to get expanded, which kind of sucks because I really like this glass here. I don't know, maybe we could do something else with it. I also don't know how much bigger we can make this underground. But anyway, let's start by, I guess I got to get these off here. See, some of these are really full. I guess I have enough chests. Let me just start putting these down in here, I guess. I'll just start filling up with what I can. Next one. Okay. That's bad. Where's the Tim Bronze at? There you go. Alright, then we have this stuff. All right, let's grab all this stuff out of here. All these tables. And the chests. Oh, I didn't mean to grab the iron one. Shit. All right, there we go. I don't really know what to do with these tables right now. Guess we'll go throw them in this area or in the chisel building. Alright, let's see here. What can we do expansion-wise? So we can definitely go back a few blocks. We can go this way quite a few. We can't really go this way much more. So we can go this way. And this way a little bit. All right, where's my granite cobble? Let's fill this in. All right, so I think we definitely want to go this way. I think overall we just need to make the room a little bit larger. I also got to figure out, I'll have to make more of these blocks. See, now let me grab the pantograph. I'm actually kind of curious on this one. I feel like these. Oh, these are just shale cobble. Oh, these aren't the half blocks. That's a half block. No, these should. Oh wait, no, yeah, I guess they're not. These are roofs there. Gotcha. That's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna need some slabs. Okay, so if we bring the floor out, let's say probably it's about here. That way, well, yeah, that should be fine. The wall would be here, that means. So yeah, there's slabs up here, right? These are granite cobblestone slabs. So if I copy this block here, which is a half shale, half granite, copy that, and then come here. Now will it what blocks did it remove? Okay, it's removing one of each. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it being able to replace any block with whatever block I have. As long as I have the block in my inventory. I mean, it does make this shit easier, though. I will say that. I don't know. Ugh. I mean, I guess you're getting rid of the block at the end of the day, so it's like, it's not like you're duplicating it, you're getting rid of it, but like, and we can't do blocks like dirt. It does not let me do it. I mean, I think I could if I used my regular chisel and hammer and make it a chisel block, but it does not seem like it likes that too much. What is this? This shouldn't be anything. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's cornflower down here. Got this. Ooh, it's dark in here. Light. Okay. Let's see now. I need to figure out how I want to do storage in here. I guess we could do, I was thinking of doing trunks specifically for like, so we have a lot of copper and a lot of iron somewhere in here. For the rare materials, we could do trunks somewhere. Actually, do I have any empty ones of these? No. Might have to consolidate some of these real quick. Just so I can get a trunk here. Oh wait, I have 9 chests with me. What the fuck? All right, so for like that and that, we can do like iron and copper here. So I have the most of them. We all are iron and copper, so I guess I could have left those doors there. There we go. And then let's see, yeah, copper would be next. Absurd amount of copper. There you go. Did I break that chest? Yeah, I did. We have some of our other ones we can put down here, maybe that we don't use very often. Tin would probably be another trunk. Oops, not that one. In fact, let me just do that now. Oh yeah, we got to get the other stuff from up above too. Upstairs. Nickel's gonna have a lot as well. Maybe let's get our tin out. Tin doesn't really have that much, to be honest. Right, there we go. What chest was that in? Technically this one. Since we don't have that much steel at the moment, we could probably get a table. Okay. Bismuth. Can you put the ingots and stuff on shelves, by the way? That would be kind of cool. I'm assuming you can't. Oh, you can. Oh, there we go. That's kind of a cool little display. I wish the shelves didn't come out as much. There we go. Food / bookshelves, not sure, probably not, just guessing. The food shelves you can. I guess these are just considered just shelves in general. Perfect. All right, so we have bismuth, which I think was in here. Zinc is next. Curious to show what's in the chest, that's for sure. Yeah, right? I like this a lot better than how I had it, where it was like stacking them was cool, don't get me wrong, like having a stack of them, that was sick, but I think this will work better. We have brass and we have bronze. I think I'm just gonna use tables for these, and same with this stuff. Basically, stuff we have to mix other stuff for. No sense having like a singular chest for it. I think a table would work just fine. In fact, we can put it with like the steel. Might move that. All right, cool. So that's all of those. Oh, we have our copper nickel. This will also go in there. I have to move these around. Although, let's see. Because there's no chrome, like... Ingot. Okay. What ingots can we make? We can make an ingot, nickel one. Okay, so you can't make a titanium ingot or a chromite one. But we can make a nickel one, so let me grab... some nickel out of here. Is this nickel? Yeah. I'm gonna grab all like the small bits. Oh, I already have a ton here. All right, never mind. Let's grab this out. I guess let's grab all the nickel out of here anyway. Nickel, nickel. That's titanium. Nickel, titanium. That's chromite. Chromium, chromium. Anthrite. Nickel. More nickel. Let's go get this started down here. I need 720. Yeah. I'm probably gonna need a lot of this. I think this should work, right? What is this? Brown coal? 1100? What does nickel smelt at? 1325. Never mind. That is going to be a no-go. What about this? Now we have to use coke. Jesus. Where's my torches? They're all gone. Shit. Give me that one. Alright, light this fire. There we go. See, I think nickel's gonna have to get a trunk because I get a lot of it. So I'll put it here, and then I'm just gonna start throwing this stuff in here. Nickel, nickel, nickel. Say I get a lot of it, and then I fill like 2 bars of it up in here. We have brass. I thought I put brass down somewhere. Do I have another table? Yeah. Any other nickel in here? Yeah. Let's see if there's any more up here. This is zinc. That shouldn't be up here. More zinc. Chromium, titanium, titanium, nickel, 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 chromite. It's nickel. That's nickel. Chromite. Alright, I think think I got it all. Then we have like the weird ones, which would be like titanium, and chromium. How do we want to display them? I guess we can go along this wall here. Probably be able to do a singular chest, or maybe a double chest each. So like titanium and chromium. We don't use them very often either. Oh, there's more nickel right there. All right, I'm grabbing all the titanium first. That might be all of it. This way. That's the nickel. Just go here. Alright, cool. Then we have the chromite. I don't have much chromite at all. I thought I had more. All right, cool. Actually, I might move these into 2 single chests, to be honest, and put them maybe here and here, and then use these for gold. And although gold and I don't think these really take up too much chest space. Let's go check up here. I think they're both in one singular double chest. Yeah, they don't take up much space for gold and silver either. I think I'll just put them in these spots. Be in these spots. You might be able to consolidate this actually. I'm just gonna steal this chest. Oh, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I might be able to consolidate that. Oh, I also have uranium. And that doesn't have an ingot. Silver. All right, and then we also have this right here, which is electrum. So we'll throw that on here. Not a bad looking storage area so far. Let's see. I think that's pretty much all the ores, and then we just have our weird stuff now. So we have like road dock prosite, which doesn't have a use. We got things like anthracite, which I believe it's just a cooking material, right? I don't think this has any other actual practical use other than being a cooking material. Or like coal. It's like coal, but not coal. Stop! Come and make me. Yeah. We have bismuth bronze. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm actually out of chests along here, so I think I'm gonna rotate these chests over to here and these chests over, or these benches over to here. Because we need the longer wall for like the random shit. What's in here? Some stuff is named different but can be used for the same thing, like copper has native malachite. Yeah, I do have that sorted out in here, like some malachite in here. And then yeah, it's the same thing for iron. There's hematite, or this stuff here, and then there's like limonite. There's, well, that's just iron bits. There's magnetite. Magnetite. Reminds me of the Pokemon. Okay, yeah, let's move some of these. Can you stack different metals? No. Pipe dream. wouldn't want different metals to stack to be a nightmare trying to figure out what you have. I have is mostly for display purposes. Display purposes. Alright, let's start here. But yeah, I agree. It would be a fucking logistical nightmare. Look how much iron I have. I'd be jealous. I got a lot. Still need to turn them into nuggets and then blooms. I think my iron would rival yours. Yep, indeedly do. Oh, really? You got that much? That's crazy. You got the rival on 343 iron blooms, 114 iron ingots, and then all of this? Yeah? That's a lot. I'd be impressed. Oh wait, I got something. Yeah, my iron. Okay, we have some stuff down here too. There's more iron. Meteoric iron. I might put that somewhere else. Anyway, throw that in there, that in here. That iron too? Yeah. Alright. Now we need tables. Where'd all my tables go? Start. How many tables do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these. Is there like a center point in this room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I count that corner? I think it's 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the center right there. Where's my steel at? Actually, let's put the this shit in there. Mollup, and then we'll put steel and blister steel. Steel. Oops. Blister steel. Copper, iron, nickel, copper, nickel, iron, or copper, nickel. I think it's just copper. That there, and then we have electrum and brass. I'm gonna put on this side to move this torch. Then we have 1, 2, 3 bronze. That's gonna go over here. 1, 2. I need another table. Start with the largest one. All right, looking pretty good. Oh wait, how's this thing doing? Oh, it's almost done heating up. Cool. Let's get some of these forges out of here. I need to figure out. I think I have a bunch of forges up here though. Like in here. Yeah, I got at least 3. I think that's all we need. Oh, this is out. Shit. Okay. Alright, well hopefully that'll be pretty quick to get back up. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. I like the forges in here. I need to figure out lighting. I think I might put 2 tables here. I think I'm just gonna put this like right here. And let's grab 2 tables. I might put lantern on these instead of the lighting, and then I'm gonna put the iron doors back. I wish they would connect. That'd be kind of cool. All right, I might have a lantern up here we can use. I have the ruined lantern. I don't have a regular lantern. Oh, we have more tables too. That's convenient. Give me these. We also have copper plates that don't need to be up here. Here. All right, auto like wood products we can take to the other building. And go upstairs. I assume double iron doors can't be set up to open from the middle, like that's what I was just complaining about. Yeah, I need our chest in here, to be honest. See, I'm out though. I guess we can throw some stuff in here. Started in some late work stuff, so I missed it. You're good. Late work stuffs? What'd you do? Oversleep, bro? I thought you only did more stuff for work on Thursdays. Alright, we got some stuff that goes over here. All right, cool. Yeah, no, not just Thursday, but a rare late one tonight. Huh. I just gotta heat all the way back up again. Fuck. Might as well put another like 30 in there. Let that run. Okay, cool. I could probably get some crates in here just for the look of it. Let me out. Okay. All right, cool. So the next thing I want to do is we need to open up this wall right here. That was me in that crate like that on the floor. We bumping into the damn thing 90% of the time. Wait. If that was me in the crate like that at the door, this one right here, yeah, kinda. Sometimes it does add like a little interesting like look when you come right down here. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah, probably. All right, we're gonna clear this out. What the hell are these? I got cooking pots down here? Interesting. I'll put these here for now. Yeah, tool rack, I'll throw right there. Okay, we gotta fill these in. Some for holdback? What, the crates? How's there a raccoon down here? Some of the crates? No, the cooking pots? Oh, nah, I think they were for, oh, I needed them for something. I just completely forgot what it was. Oh, it was for, I was trying to make candles. They're for candles, I think. And I just left them. We should probably just take them over to, the bakery. I'm trying to like semi-organize half of Trinity Point. Is what I'm trying to do here, and I want to try and be a little bit more like for buildings that we use a lot. Like we use this building at Trinity Point all the time. Like we're constantly in here grabbing stuff, making stuff. So I wanted to kind of like spruce up this building specifically. so that it looks a lot like cooler when we come down here. Instead of like, oh, this looks like a hoarder's dream house. I wanted it to kind of be like, oh yeah, this place looks sick, you know. I need my chisel and my hammer. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I figured it'd be worth investing some time into it. Hey, the power of the chisel tools. Yeah, I've been I actually have some mixed feelings on it right now because it's kind of it's a little busted. At least I won't use it this way, but let me show you an example of what you can do with it. That can kind of give you a little bit of idea here. So I have, all right, cool. So we have planks, right? I'm gonna put my planks down. So we have planks. I have this chiseled block here, right? So I'm going to copy this. I have cobblestone, which is all this is made out of. It's just cobblestone. You see the problem here? It used the cobblestone. I don't know. I don't know. I was a little iffy about that. So if you break them, is it cobble or do you get the wood back or anything? No, you don't get the wood back. The wood's gone. You get the chiseled block. So I want to try and get this water out of here. Oh, I don't think I'm in Oh, good. I got it that way. Wonder if it's a bug. I think it's just intentional. So like you can't really, I was like kind of in my head, the first thing that popped in my mind was, oh, you can just duplicate blocks then, right? Cover it, but technically the plank, when you go, it does chisel it, so it becomes a chiseled block. So I can't use it for crafting or anything. I can only use it for chiseling, and then when I do it again, it just converts it into that block that I have as long as I have the material for it. So I don't know. I don't know. I do think you should have to use, it's very odd that you don't have to use the base block. Like you just have to have the base block like in your inventory and it'll do it. Like see, these get triggered as chiseled blocks. So these are essentially just useless. They were blocks from along here. So I don't know. Iffy about it. I mean, it's not like it's busted or anything. It's just kind of like, it just feels weird to use it like that. And that's kind of where I was at with it. Just kind of, I don't know. It felt weird that I could just change any block I want to said block. All right, so what's the center here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's a double center. I was actually kind of hoping it would be that. This is good. Possible, actually. Trying to think how I want to do this. Yeah, this should be fine. So I want to set up the waterway. I forget if you can only have this base on one wheel or one side. And I think that is true. So actually, we might end up leaving this about the same that we had before. Stupid floor, bro. They're not really gaining, just losing. I recall reading there is some way to get the original block back, but not sure how it all works. Oh, really? I guess maybe it's that scraper. There's a paint scraper. Right click to remove unused and duplicate materials from a chiseled block. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. There's like a whole bunch of stuff for it. So like, here, let's just do this. Game mode C. We can read through some of them. Chisel tools. So there's like an iron block swapper, replaces the targeted block with whatever block is in your first inventory slot. There's the iron hand planer, used on chiseled blocks to quickly add and remove materials. There is the hand wedge. Push, mirror, and rotate chiseled blocks within the cube of the chiseled block. That's interesting. Then there's the paintbrush, a fading relic of the past. Use the Jonas palette from now on to get the lights. No longer craftable. To get the color. Oh, this is for like colors and stuff. I'm not going to use that. There's a ladder maker. That's what this is. There is the paintbrush, which I guess is the new thing. There's the paint scraper. Removes duplicate materials from a chiseled block. And then there's that planer, and then there's the path maker, which makes any block that you make into a path. And then there's the regular QP chisel. Maybe not. So in your test a bit ago, you lost the 2 wood blocks. Yes, I lost the 2 wood blocks. They're gone. They got converted to cobblestone chiseled blocks that I had there. All right, I need either, I guess we could fill this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. Just gonna test this out. I need to figure out where I want these water wheels to be at. So essentially we will have the water source block in the corner here, like I guess right here. That's where the source block's gonna go, and then you have to do 2 of these. Okay, can't place those. Can I not place any of these? I guess I gotta place this first. Oh, I gotta do the flume, right? So that places, then that, then that, then that. So the water wheel would be like right here, I guess. That's not the water wheel. Yeah, like that. And then we'd have the water pour down there. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. I've seen that in the handbook. If I find it again, I'll make a screen of it. Okay. I mean, either way, though, I still felt it was a bit, like, odd that you can do that. You think you would have to use the base material. So whatever material you start with on your chiseled block, you think you would have to use that to make the chiseled block. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess as long as you're using the materials to make the block, I guess not too bad. It is a lot more, it's a lot more efficient. I did all of this in like, what would have taken me like 20 minutes to do these little like half whatever blocks. It took me like no time at all. Like I just went through and click, done, you know? So it is a bit faster. I kind of like that aspect of it, but I don't know. It was a little, I felt weird. I kind of want to know. I guess I could do it the other way. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where would the water source block be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Water source block would be here. Oh, wait. Yeah. No. Okay. And then yeah. I think that's right. That should work in theory. And then let's put the bucket in here. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Oh, wait, why did it stop? Where's the hatch? Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now it's not spinning. Does it have to go that way? Why can't it go the other way? It's going the wrong direction, isn't it? That's why you had it going the other way? Really? I thought it was some other weird issue. Fish got like, fish for like we're home free. Oh, come on. Could be wrong, could just be the wall. I think you're right. I think it is the wrong way. I remember having this issue trying to get it to work, and like it did have to go the one way. I do recall something about that. Well, this is gonna ruin my entire plan then. Just saying. Brilliant design choice. Make the water wheel only functionable one way. Yeah, I got this cool idea. Water wheel only gonna function one direction. Yeah, like the band. That's what it is. If you put the gear on the other side, it would work properly. Yeah, I guess so, but then I'd have to put it over here. I was hoping to put it here, and then the other one, I was gonna set up a second one and put it here and have like 2 health hammers each, so we'd have 4. And I can't even do what I would want to do for this, which is put a second one here going this way and have it power this. What a stupid design. What's up with this shit? You think we get the same power output? I feel like we would. Yep, we do. You could probably make it even shorter and pull it back one more, but this is fine. I admit that's kind of convenient right there, you know what I'm saying? That was very handy. Debating what I want to do with this. Oh, I do have an idea though. If I put, oh, it's not that great. I could put the water wheel coming out this way and have it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's big brain play. Okay. Get this out of my inventory. Come on. Good idea, Souls. That villager up there's yapping. So basically, the water's going to be right there. Nah. We'll have a second one of these on this side, but for now we'll just do this. Now I'm just kind of afraid it's not going to be. This should work, right? Watch the water just not be good. No, is the gear has to be on this side. Oh, I wonder if there's a config setting for that. Like make water wheel function both ways, not just one way. Yeah, I guess this wasn't gonna work no matter what. We should just left it. There's not a setting for this, it looks like. trash. All right, well, I destroyed that for nothing then. Yep, God. Wait, how do I have 3 extra health hammers? I somehow duplicated these. Get rid of this. I gotta throw these away. It's daytime now. Does there have to be 2 types of wheels to make? I don't think so. Nah, just the one. You know, honestly, we could probably find a mod that adds a water wheel that might actually work a little bit better than this one anyway. I'm actually kind of curious if someone, because I don't use medieval expansion for anything else really, except for the portcullises and the doors I'm working on replacing as well. Water wheel. There's patches for the water wheel. This thing says it improves it. There's not. This patch is kind of funny. So there's a mod patch and it says read the summary, no more cows, water wheel is no longer anemic and it lasts 2 times longer. That's kind of funny. Because the water wheel, if you don't there's a config in there to adjust it, but if you don't adjust the config, the durability on it just dies. Like it just drops instantly. All right, well, we have that in there. I was waiting if I wanted to do something with this pillar. I guess I still kind of can. Where's my hammer at? I will say having that pantograph does make me want to use the chisel a little bit more. I won't say it doesn't do that. Because essentially all I really have to do for shit like this is this. Well, that's kind of annoying, but wait, what? How? Yeah, what the fuck happened? Oh, you know what? And then I can also, for shit like this, I can just fix it pretty quick, you know? Yeah, but then I should be able to just rotate this, right? Yeah. And then I can copy it. Oh, dumbass. That's kind of convenient. That's right, you had to adjust the configure. Other side, right side, don't think you can do. You think you did the smaller blocks? Oh yeah, you're right, didn't it? Good catch. Sometimes it's easier just to go through. And then yeah, this upper part's gonna suck because technically it's a half block there. So what I can do, I guess, mark it as a chisel, add this. I like that pillar, but I feel like it's like stands out a bit too much, doesn't it? Is it just me? Maybe I should have done it out of a different material. I don't have any more cobble. Try stone. I don't have a lot of that though on me. I might have more. I polished granite. That might look good. I think this is why I see some when they say they get addicted to chiseling, wonder how many are using the mod. Probably most people. I mean, the copying alone is the most helpful thing. Like, I mean, this speeds up chiseling by like, I don't have to sit. I mean, I already did a little bit of copying at that one device, right? But this speeds this up. Like, I don't have to sit there and hold right click at the device and stuff. Like, and now I can just sit here and shabam and just do this. Whoops. Wait, how the fuck did I do that? Oh. Is there an undo function? There we go. And I can just go in here and then yeah, for this part I gotta go in here and add these. Yeah, then it's just a matter of copying this, paste it there, and then rotate it. I can do without the pitcher sound. There you go. I still don't know how I feel about this pillar. It feels like way too bulky now compared to what it was. I'd almost rather go with something like this. It's much more on the simplistic style of it. Probably helps to make sure you've copied an item rather than why it won't work. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. It'd be kind of cool if it had a different sound though. Like I feel like the picture taking sound is a little bit, almost feels like modern-y versus like it's supposed to be like, I don't think this is supposed to be like a photograph thing, but I guess, I don't know. It's an interesting sound effect. I wouldn't mind if it was a different sound effect, I guess. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't have any cobblestone to replace, but and you still end up with a shit ton of frickin' chisel blocks, though. There's never any fixing that. That should be his next tool, a chisel block deletion tool. Just deletes chisel blocks that you don't want. Wait for those all to despawn. Wonder if cactus or lava works like in Minecraft? Maybe lava. That's not a bad idea. I'd have to go find some though. I have not found any lava in game yet. Yeah, I think this would look better with support beams. I wonder if I have any like oak support beams. I have pine. I don't want pine, I want oak. Let's make like a few. I don't need a lot. That was a dumb choice. Oh shit. Come on, game. Throw me a bone here on this. Thank you. Where's the door at? Where'd my door go? Oh, there it is. How do I have two of these? Oh, this one was from down inside that basement. Okay. I thought maybe it accidentally duped. I don't think the cactus does, by the way. I think cactus probably works. See, I like doing detail work with like stuff like, I like doing detail work with the support beams. I don't mind chiseling every now and then, but I feel like it okay, weird. I feel like it can be a bit much. But like doing like this detail work is pretty cool. And it doesn't require as much effort to do something like this as it does to chisel out a full like thing. I don't know why it's not letting me place a block there. I know why it's not letting me do this. I thought it was fine because I did it on that one. Maybe I put it right here instead. Oh, that's how I did it. Okay. I attached it to the one block. Yep. I wanted to do that so I can keep this here for now. I've not seen cactus yet to run into it to see if it injures or tests lava. I have seen cactus. I just haven't tested it. I haven't even thought to do that kind of testing, to be honest. So, can we do something like this? Does it look like it's not centered? Oh, it isn't. This isn't. Shit. Game, please. All right, that works. There we go. Now, oh, Solus, did you hear my what I was telling about the villager stuff? I'd be curious on your. Well, I don't think there's much of a workaround I can do with it, to be honest, but. Yeah, see, I like stuff like this better. Like, that looks good to me. I don't mind doing archways though, like this kind of thing. Although doing the archway like with the whatchamacallums would be kind of cool here, but then we wouldn't have the block going through. So, all right, so we have that. Let's move the forges in here, I guess. I'm actually kind of curious how this would look if we did something. I don't know if this will work though. Oh, it will. Oh shit, this could be cool. I guess I actually still need this here. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. No. I did hear, I don't know enough to give ideas. Saw Perk was talking with some in his town though. Not sure what mod that was. That's vanilla. That's the town that he was in was the lore town for chapter 2. Not to spoil too much, but kind of spoiled, I guess. Okay, wait, I don't think I can put these here to start. I need to. Let me get rid of these real quick. But yeah, he set up base right there. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't know. Too late spelled. Yeah. As soon as he said it, I was like, I hope he knows. Like, yeah. So those were actually the villagers I was gonna use because I didn't think they did anything, or they didn't do enough like the traders do. Like, they don't have crazy trades. And there's even some that are just very basic that I was gonna use. But the problem is, like, they don't function outside of the city. Now I'm wondering if I could probably do code, spawn a generic one in, and then give it AI traits. I'm wondering if I can do that all within the same like section of code. That would work, because then that would save me so much time. Other than that, I'm gonna have to make like all custom model, or not custom models, but I'm gonna have to make like models and design them and stuff, which could be kind of cool for an idea I had in the long run. I was gonna make it so I had like a long run idea that I could of making like different factions and stuff that you could like kind of spawn in depending on what you fed the brazier, if that makes sense. Like so I was gonna make it so it was either gonna be some sort of like maybe crystal or like soul essence that you collect by doing whatever XYZ task in the world, and then you put that into the brazier, and that's what spawns the villager, right? And then I was gonna make it so that there was different I had this like cool like thought, like what if I made it so that there's different types of essence in the world, and then that determines like what type of entity or villager you get in your village, right? So you could get like the human essence and you get like a humanoid villager, or you can get like the undead essence and you could get like a skeleton villager or something like that. I thought that could have been kind of cool, but that would be, I mean, that alone right there, I'd have to make models for each of the different types and stuff like that. So I don't know. It would be a cool idea though. But that was like kind of one thought I had. I don't know. I kind of like this. This looks cool. How does that work? Oh, interesting. Oh, that's nice. It makes it so I can't grab that block though. I kind of like this. So I want to put a block on top of these and put like a thing inside the center here. That could be kind of cool too. I saw the one just walking around during the storm. It was cool, so that means they don't die. They actually do have health. You can kill them, but there's a way to they like respawn like the traders do. I was looking at their JSON code earlier today, or there's whatever the fuck you want to call the JSON stuff. The JSON stuff, really, I don't really view it as code, because it's not really. But some people view it as code. Like, it's kind of, but not really. It's more just like variable placing. All right, see, this is where the pantograph comes in handy. So like, boom, I could even do this one better.